Another question I have about pedals is, let's say something like this. This is a new pedal from Wampler, all digital.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm wondering is, let's say Wampler's working with a certain company that is building unique digital chips for their. Does that mean that for someone else who wants to make, like, let's say, a copy of this, they want to make, like, I don't know, something made offshore, it's going to be a fraction of the price of this thing. What I think might be the issue is that, one, it's really, really tough if they want to copy the algorithms that go into a digital processor. So if you want to make it sound exactly the same, you don't know the codes, you don't know anything that went into it. So how would you go about making an actual clone of this unless you just make it look like it and you come up with your own algorithms? And then when it comes to the parts, because it's a new technology, would it be viable for most people to say, okay, I'm just going to buy directly from these guys. They're the only one manufacturing these processors. I'm going to put it in the pedal. I'm going to sell it for $39. Maybe digital might be the thing that rebalances this whole we copy other people's pedals. You need people that are very different when it comes to engineers.
Very, very good point. And that's what I said in the beginning when I was talking about all these PCBs that you can buy, to build your own Tube Screamer or Klon or whatnot. It is way easier to reverse engineer something that's an overdrive pedal or a compressor or a distortion or whatever than sort of reverse engineering something that's digital and uses chips where you can, start coding your own algorithms to create a sound. That's way more difficult. So that's why if you look at some of these websites, and I'm just going to mention them because, people will find them anyway. So one of the biggest sellers of like PCBs that you can, build your own pedals is pedalpcb.com. And they also have digital pedals, but they all are based on a commercially available chip that is used in a lot of like small multi-effects. It's called the FV1. It's like was it 24-bit? I think it's a 24-bit effect chip, and this comes with a co-processor that you also need to buy. That one has the algorithms, and it's just like sort of controlling what the main chip does.
Okay,
and that's pretty much the only way for the average person to somehow create a digital effects pedal. Everything else usually is proprietary, and then it really depends how good you are at coding and how tight you're coding it, and that's why companies like Fractal Audio, for example, had such a success with their units because it's Shark DSPs. So those are like really powerful DSPs who can, work under a lot of load, and you need someone who really knows their shit with coding